Hi, Bob Price here. So, I was working at a different place in a different job about 10 years or so ago. And something I always like to do is I like to go on little spurt walks. If things are getting stressful, it's really helpful for me to just get out and go on like a 10-minute or 8-minute walk, a speed walk, so that I get the fresh air in and take in the outside energy, the sun. And anyway, so I was out doing that, and I was walking, and I was actually making a video for my sister. I've talked to you about how I've always used some kind of a form of communication to communicate with my family, either my mom or my grandmother. Back in the day when I was younger, it was cassette tapes that we would send back and forth. Anyway, I digress, but let's get back to the topic here. So I was walking along, and this man, he looked like he was probably about 87. He stops me and he tells me this story. And I'm telling you because it's really important, because it talks about you're never too old to change, to make a big change. And so he stops me and he says, the doctors told me that I was on my last leg and that I probably would have to go into a home because I was degenerating, or whatever the word is. He was degressing. Sorry, I have to get it in here. So he said, so there was no hope. He said, but I made a decision. I made a decision that I was going to change my life. And so he said he started by walking like short spurts. He started walking it maybe 2 blocks or so from his home. And he said at first it was really hard, but eventually he was able to walk more, and he walked more and more, and he had this miraculous recovery. So you can do it too.